Mark 1000. Operating on roughly a 10-second delay, 20. Sorry, 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube. Hello, welcome to today's broadcast. Hope you're doing well and your time zone's going the way you want it to. No major announcements I can think of. The plan is to still play Per Aspera after this viewer suggestion pod. And then, if it is out, because it got pushed back, because originally it was the 2nd, it was today, but I believe now it's the 9th? Timberwolf. Yes. It was originally scheduled for today. Sorry. And now it's been pushed, sorry. It was the 9th, it got pushed back to the 12th. So that's still next week. It was originally next Monday. Now it is Thursday. Same week. So, if it is out, we will play Timberborn. It's not out. After Per Aspera, we will jump to Age of Wonders 4 Rise from Ruin. Otherwise, it is Per Aspera, Timberborn, Rise from Ruin into Crimson Desert, into something. Yeah, other than that, no major announcements I can think of. Work is work, life is life. I'll try to keep things as consistent as I can and try to keep you as up to date as often as I can. Other than that, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support. Whatever form that support comes in, it is truly appreciated. Always encourage conversation, so feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want. Please just keep a few things in mind. 1, my focus is on the game, not the chat. 2, there is a 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube. And 3, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. Alright, we are ready to go. In 5 turns, I may not get a chance to. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough, our A playthrough of Age of Wonders 4. Viewer suggestion, Viewer suggestion 5. What does that mean? It means someone in the community, or multiple someones in the community. If someone's giving me, like, a very simple suggestion, I might combine them. Settings for the game. You know, use these map settings, only use these tomes, go with this concept, use this, prioritize these heroes, that sort of thing. You are welcome to leave your own suggestions, either if you come check me out live, in the chat, or in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, or best, email me at sparkytdk@gmail.com. That is just the channel name at gmail.com. So sparkytdk@gmail.com. And I might play with your suggestion. If you do email me, just make sure it says it is a suggestion somewhere so I don't accidentally delete it. We are on turn 110. How do I want to do this? You're at 17. 18. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll grab these two underground. We're gonna backtrack a smidge and clear these out real quick. Now we are dealing with I triggered the Cosmic Conclave, so we are just churning. Oh, we got plenty. Through. I'm just gonna start building Spelljammers. If I have 900 binding fragments, I'm just gonna start building Spelljammers for everyone. But we are just churning through science because I triggered the Cosmic Conclave. Oh, that's interesting. Is that a thing you can give now? Oh, but I don't want to. I like the True Sight because ideally I would want True Sight. Oh, and we leveled up. Okay. Yeah, I normally ignore Fatal Strikes, but I never realized go for the kill. Right? So the reason why I have fallen absolutely in love with the Ranger class is because of the kill shot. So it allows for some wild-ass combos. Things like being able to trigger Call of the Wild multiple times in combat, even though it's only supposed to be used once per battle. On a vampire, it's even more powerful, because then you can do things like constantly summon Rose Vampires, or that massive attack that should be on a 5 or 6 turn cooldown. Congratulations. Every other turn. So this just guarantees... This is also used once per battle, right? So it's that thing of trigger, go for the kill something, and then next turn you can trigger it again. Which is not in Gaelic, not engaged in melee. Right, so I think 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is accuracy. But I'd rather have the crit chance. So we'll do that. And then we'll stop there. We started researching prescient circles. We believe we fully researched... Did we not? Did I already cast it? Yes! Faded projectiles. Great. So that means all our ranged units should have a base of 20%. It's not here. What's the word I want? Maybe we throw it on you? Vision range, and yeah, we'll throw it on you for now. Is that a new enchantment we can add? I can't check. I'm gonna have to check that. Yes, we're still dealing with infestations, which is not the worst. We like infestations, as that boosts our... Yeah, look at this. Pacification. So we can just burn through vassalages. Vassalages? Sure, that's the word I want. Fairly easily. 2. Alright. You are headed in this direction. You leave in 5 turns. Is there anything? Oh, doing that wrong. Is there a throne city? Yeah, no. Gaining the knowledge feels like a waste. Unfortunately. I probably could have timed the conclave better. So that I waited till after he left. But that's my bad. We can get a 6th hero. And honestly, doesn't matter what it is. We have a lot of melee. Another ranger wouldn't be bad. We have 2 death knights, an elementalist. We started with a ranger. What do we have? Hold on. So you're a ranger. You're a battle saint. If we go to just appearance, first name. Battle Saint. Just so I know. So not yet. See, Battle Saint. Just appearance. You're a... What were you? You're a Death Knight. Death Knight. You're a mage. That's fine. So you're the other Death Knight. Just so I know. So... a mage, a ranger. So another ranger wouldn't hurt. Warlock wouldn't be bad. Be interesting. We could do a ritualist for the support. Wait, they can use Eldritch Relic weapons? Okay, that's weird. We don't have a defender. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean, that would be neat. Has a gold income of 200 plus. Player or resource node. We can do that. Let's do a ritualist. And we'll go ahead and recruit you. And you'll go into this army. And we'll start queuing up. We'll start with the architect. And then we'll give him... oh, we need to make a bunch of stuff. Alright, we can make stuff for him. Oh, did I shred the orb? Well, you get a staff. What did you got for skills? Which way did you go? Oh, wow, you went heavy mortal champion. Oh, interesting. Okay. I can, again, Initiative of Materium into Purging Strikes, Adaptive Nature, into Withering Decay. Okay, well, we'll work on outfitting him and getting him another army. Otherwise... Okay. So you are going to need melee. What was I doing with you guys? I think you're a defensive army, right? So we can have him clear out nodes. Yeah, you're an equipper. You're the win the siege battle. Right. I'm missing an army. Hold on. One of these armies... Collector, prospector, lawbringer. Alright. So the mage is the one who likes clearing out infestations. Okay. So we'll try to find a gold level 1. But we can use her and say him to clear out nodes, right? Are Pirate Coves gold level? A Forsaken Cove is gold level. How about, can I see? It's not gonna let me see. Yeah, so we'll split them up into teams of 2. And the goal is to take care of, I think a team of 2 should be fine here. I see you. And we're making our way. I'm gonna rush you for 16. In you go. So there's 1128. Right? But we have reinforcements. Right? We have reinforcements here. And we can go ahead and at least threaten. Right? There's 1800, that negates you. 1700 negates you, and if there's another one, he can take that. And I'll keep these guys where they are. I'm not going to queue anything else up. I'll let that finish on its own. And I think we're good. Alright, you're dead. Yeah, 4 armies. But, I am... Alright. 20. I think I have to. With the amount of times this city has come under siege. What does order get us? Alright, stability. Draft. Stability. Mana. Great. We've got circles. Do I want forest awareness? Let me get battle divination. Monumentum's under siege. That's nothing. That's nothing. Yeah, so here, let me do 2 things. I'm gonna try to... Oh! I did not see you. Okay. Oh, interesting, he can't leave. Alright. You come in, save. Before I forget, we'll go underground. Oh, 189. Yeah. Shred that. Okay. Now these 2 will head in this direction. Where? Super good. Alright. Good to know. So you've got your architect. And now you need We'll double up on Guardians first. You go there. Hopefully it'll take these 3. You trigger this fight. Yes. That's the... Perfect. So we get the Golem Mine and Caltrip stashes. And we both get Blightfall Conjunction. So towers take damage. They're starting with damage and exhausted. Okay, great. Great, didn't lose anything. That's 4 heroes down. That's a white. Ooh, oh, that's a sucky hardy plate. No, Remorse isn't bad. Nothing's really jumping out at me. I'll just go ahead and disenchant. Alright, you step in this direction. You trigger this fight. That's gonna be a rollover. You guys heal up. Down there. Oh, actually, that would... Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Let's well, hold on. This... Hold on. So it gets Artesian Armament, Blades of Decay, Heartless, can't be controlled, super weak to lightning. That's the problem. But it doesn't take Imperium, and I don't have enough Imperium to be spreading that around. So a hero leveled up. This is one of our Death Knights, and again, you can't go wrong with the curse. But we'll try to get to Warseeker as quick as we can. Again, you like clearing things, so I'll put you on the defensive. Yeah. Your siege battles. Yeah, you can come here. That's fine. These two will clear this out. And then, yeah, and then these two will focus on clearing these 3 out. So Monumentium can grab it, and we're good. We're actually gonna pull you into defense over here. I could delete them, I guess? That's more resources for our stuff, which at this stage I think is better. Right, Garden of Bliss. I need another forest. That's actually a pretty easy grab. Because I'm not going to do Herbalist. I'm not going to do Temple of the Prophet. I do want to do Tithe Collector. I think a Golem Mine goes there. Alright. So we are going to be... Maybe this is a bit more of a mix. Like, there's not much to grab out here. There is, like, this is worth grabbing. So swinging down here isn't bad. That's worth grabbing. Oh, he already grabbed that. And he grabbed this. Yeah, so there is something to be said for swinging this way. This is worth grabbing. This is worth trying to grab. Okay. We'll hold off on Tithe Collector, though. And we'll queue up. Right, because I wanted the Golem Mine here. Or here might be better, right? Golem Mine there, quarry, quarry, quarry. That's 3 quarries. The Garden of Bliss is the important one, and I want a Seafarer's Guild. Alright. So... what I will do, then, is probably grab this as a farm. Do I need to sell the remains? No, not really. We're doing fine. So here's my thought process. Grab this as a forester to trigger the boost for the Seafarer's Guild. Because I don't think Mage's Guild is going to be worth it. Grab a Seafarer's Guild here. So that... just because it's going to have a lot of water, so it's worth it. Right? 3, 3, 3, and 3. It's probably going to have at least 10 to 15 tiles. So that's 30 to 45 production, food, gold, and draft. Not right, not a lot of mana, but mana I'm not worried about, it's gold. So tons of remains collected. Don't need to sell them yet. Again, emergency funds. You're making a monument. You're making a monument. You need a storm port. Right. Not... We can wait a turn or two. Alright, end turn. Hey, gold boost. Great. So just because we keep dealing with shit here. Right. You need these guys. You're headed up here. These guys are going to clear that out. More importantly, trigger that. So now we've got Fortress of Vines here. I could, you know what? Just because 750? Let's trigger the big one for the huge boost. We can't do Gaia's Chosen. Bouncing between these guys isn't the worst. I could do Gold Wonder for the research. But we'll do the Entwined Protector. They've sent a war party. Yep. You're headed this way. And to here. Yep. Build an outpost. So one outpost here for the Dark Lair. And then another outpost here for the Astral Dew. Alright, and we made, so you have a Spelljammer. So let's look at our pairs. Okay, you don't have anything. So we'll give you the Spelljammer. Real quick, did they add... I'm clicking all the wrong things, I apologize. Miscellaneous. Sure. Fearless. Greater Farce? No, that's just +2 range. Which isn't the worst. Okay. Yeah, I can't do the Rune of Command. Unleash the Hound? Oh, that's neat. That's a new one. So, yes, I can do... So, honestly, a good tier... Greater Farsight plus True Sight is a pretty good little cheap combo. Because that only gets you to tier 2. What do I need for Greater Farsight? 2 focus crystals. Unfortunately, we don't have. If I go to... Sorry, not you. Him? No. Him. This is 3 vision range and sensing range. So, again, I would love the ability... Oh, he could use a better shield. But I would love the ability to, like, alright, can we just take this and add just, like, 1 or 2 more enchantments? Would be very nice. Anyways. We need to make a ring for... Well, yeah. We'll make the ring first. Okay, sent a war party, battle divination, spelljammers, Stera. Oh, good, you're back. Alright. To the top. Right. You guys are headed in this direction. Save game. Gonna shred it. Step back. Under friendly territory. And you guys are going nowhere. We've already moved for the turn. Alright, hold on. Done. Alright, we need to... Well, do we need to clear that up? I kind of want to keep it there. I'd rather clear out down here. Ooh, that is going to take an... Well, maybe a double team could. Just because... That's gonna be in my territory sooner rather than... Or close enough to. Alright. You are taking a nap. Well, recall... Arcane Tower, I guess. You... Okay, no, hold on. Oh, actually, cancel that. Give me the affinity obelisks. Also... Alright, Blightfall Conjunction. City requires more food. Not taking effect. Population, minus 69. No effects. So... wait a turn. Wait a turn. I want to see if the Pirate Cove is gold. So these two will head in this direction. Wait a turn. Might be in range. Save game. Let's see if this is in range to help. It is not. So I'll wait till it's definitely in range, and we'll just end the turn. Ooh. You know what? 10. Sure. So don't need. Great. You sent a message. Probably something to boost. Yep. We've got the ring. Alright, so we can pick a new tome. We could pick another tier 4 or 5. No, I think you're only allowed to pick one tier 5. Again, Golden Realm, actually not a bad choice. However, right? Or Guardian of Affluence. Golden Mana. Very, very tanky because of Blessed Armors. Gains Grace. Right, so basically the first... We'd get the Prescient Circles would negate an attack. The Grace would not necessarily negate damage, but reduce damage. However, right, now that we've finished our main build, right? So we're pretty much at our peak. Right, we got Zeal, Inquisition, Prophecies, Paradise, Roots, Glade, Cycles, Stormborn, and Force, right? And we even picked up Artificing. Well, that leaves Cleansing Flame as an option. Doom Herald's an option. However, I want to draw Shadow, Torment. So if a unit loses morale, they'll lose morale and take damage. This will affect all our physical and ranged units, right? And we're facing an AI, and the AI is absolutely what's the word I want? Ability crazy. It will not it will always use abilities if available. We could throw up a few basilicas. We could actually use this, right? Because we want mana, we want knowledge. We have a lot of farms and foresters. That is actually useful for us. The Lens of Anguish would give us more mana and more combat casting, and our damage spells would provide more morale loss. We get Agonize, which is pretty good. Stacks Torment, no matter what, at least one. And we get a Transformation, which, when hit by an attack, we gain morale, and we get a random positive buff. Regen, Strengthen, Fortune, that sort of thing. So, I think we're actually gonna take Tome of Torment, because we can use everything. Will we? I don't know. But I feel like the priorities are Painbound and Tormenting Projectiles. So we'll go ahead, trigger this.
Make their bodies tremble with torment.
I will lock
they move,
the Tormenting Projectiles.
Grunts of agony. Let suffering drip like honey across their pulsing skin.
I'm sure there's a way to turn that off.
Bow. Make them beg. Make them plead to their bringer of pain. And save some torment for yourself. For suffering is best inflicted when enjoyed firsthand.
Wow. And we're actually going to pick up Painbound first. We're gonna, and now we can throw out some Entwined Protectors. So we can tweak some of these armies to have Entwined Protectors or Iron Golems. Kind of at random. We did get our ring, so that's going on you. So the question becomes, what is Champion of Perseverance? Oh, huh. What's more important? A better weapon Okay, I think we go with the basic ranged armor. If we go to Blueprints, Custom, we want a crown first for the accuracy. And these guys are going to head in this direction. Game. Mark 2, so we'll clear out this node. Auto combat. Great. Oh, disenchant. So how does this work? Oh, Governor City, Minor Ambition. If you're 150. You're 164. Alright, we'll hold off on that. You're 318. But I don't think... Yeah. It's a Throne City, so I don't have a choice there. Okay, so a hero did level up. Oh, all right. And again, Master, well, he doesn't get the fun bonus. He doesn't get a reset, right? So, we could do Spirit Breaker Aura and flanking, right? Initiative Chaos isn't bad. Crit Chance, Inspiring Killer is pretty good, actually. So that would give him, right, he's got a 20% chance there. That would give him another 10 for 30. And his weapon would get him to 40, right? So he's already at 30. So he's at 40. So he very quickly gets up to like 80. Yeah. potentially 70% chance to crit with all the fortune. Where is it? With this. So kills the unit, boom, now he's up to 70% chance to crit. So there is something there. Warding Aura. Master. Yeah, we're not going to do Overcharge. Awaken Earth could be hilarious, but we'll pass on that. Immobilizing Presence. With the defense could be interesting. Or additive material. We could do Blight Strikes. Let's see. Yeah, Dome of Protection. Keeper's Mark. Incorruptible Spirit. Not a bad one. Gives resistance to all our units. Spirit Breaker. I'm thinking either Adept of Shadow. You know what? Let's do Initiative Chaos. And we'll grab Inspiring Killer. And do I care about killing momentum? Basically, what this would allow our Death Knight to do is he kills someone, he gets one more action point, essentially allowing him to go into defense, right? Or would it be better for the diseased to absolutely shred resistances? I mean, there's also something to be said for going down this route for Terrifying Aura. I mean, I still gotta reset. Let's actually get Killing Momentum. And then... Yeah, so this is right, and then we have to come back to heal, and then go out and kill, and come back to heal, and go out and kill, but such is the way of things. Alright. Let me go here.
Huh?
You trigger this. I'm gonna keep the Dire Bear mount just because. And you... Oh, I mean, if we can't fail... Alright, that's an auto combat. Can't use mounts. Cloak of Hexings, only tier 2. So, back into the wild, my friend. More importantly, that's essentially free. Give me the work camp. You step back here. And this is technically one. So because this outpost is here, we can't do it here. So we'll let them heal up, then take this on. Now, we might be attacked soon. I've got enough mana. Oh, right. This is on a night. I have to pick one or the other. Alright, that's fine. You're a Marauder Guard. The city has sent someone to attack, so they're probably in here somewhere. I do want that cleared. I want to see if the pirate code. So we'll step in this direction. Yeah. Alright, so yes, they do have a spell gem. That's fine. The wind wall, production Uptalon. You pop in a turn. Let's grab the bathhouse now before I forget. And you up. The Seafarer's Guild. So we'll grab a forester here to get the boost, and then just start going nuts with water stuff. All right. Enter. Right. I finish at 1 p.m. Got it was on a 9-turn cooldown. I need to go back to making units. I'm over 100. Dead. Also dead. Thunder Trunk. Oh, that's fun. Okay, something went on there. Alright. Call Blightfall. It isn't the worst. It is evil. But we have the leeway. Province is being pillaged. That's actually perfect. Here. Bookmark. Trigger. More boost. Oh. Elemental Slayer. Interesting. But you're wearing clothes. Yeah, I'll just enchant both. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. 1187. I think we go to here and here. New skill, which is more resources attribute. Tier 1 units, we don't have any. Resourceful Vigor would be nice. I think I want growth, though. So I think we save up the 500. We've got our crown. Goes on you. Farm. Let's see if we can make a better primary orb. Here. This one. Could do cosmic. Interesting. That's a lot of mana channel. Right? And then he doesn't care about crit. He does care about condemned and distracted. Poisoned. Why were we able to do disease before? Sorry, we get decaying from other things. That's what I'm thinking of. And we have the disease. Alright, so we have a point left. He doesn't care about crit. Thank you. So, he does do magic damage, so I think Sundered Resistance is pretty good. Weakened wouldn't be a bad one either. Bleeding, Burning, I don't care about. Let's do Sundered Resistance. It's just a good all-arounder, right? So we'll start forging that for him. Right, and so 3 turns. Forester gets the boost. Now it's down to 2. After we build the Forester, I can throw down a Golem Mine there. So that feels fine. After the Golem Mine in the State Hall, the Armory, and get the Garden of Bliss. We might put underground. Or here. Because then it's next to this. Not that it really matters. Decisions. Yep, he's going. Alright, you guys. Aha! Are prepping. Actually, we can rush them. Save game. Bookmark 1. Might need to fight it, just because of the double Reapers. Tier 2 isn't the worst, and we can augment him with either iron or plant. A power cleaver. Interesting. Well, it counts as a polearm. Does do decaying. I will take that in case we grab another melee dude. I can put a teleporter there. We'll start heading back in this direction. Captured. Keep this. Lone Fields. Do we control flowing fields? Let's see. Oh yeah, here. Grant freedom. Yep. Thank you. You love us. Oh, you love us so much. Alright. 900 from modifiers. You're capped out. Great. Oh, you don't hear. It's like you don't have a Whispering Stone. Okay, there we go. I don't know how long that's been true. But that'll give us vassalage in 2, and we can just go down there. Way to turn. Oh. Yeah. So I think we've taken care of the defense there. So they still need to heal.
Hey.
But these two, again, I want to see what this Pirate Cove is. That's not bad. 36 science. Uh-oh. Right. Make units. Make units. Make units. Also, tons of mana and gold, so we can just pump out units like crazy. Let's give him an iron gold. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, perhaps we'll meet again in the future. Let's go ahead and give him an iron golem. Take a look at his army real quick. He also needs 2 blade runners. So you Might as well. Oh. Have an herbalist here? Oh. Oh, we can trade out that herbalist? Oh, okay. That's a little bit of each. So 12 science, 16 mana. With another grab there. 10, 16. Alright, here's what I'll do. I will build a Basilica of Lamentation here. And grab this as a Forester for the research boost. That's not good. Hey, we got our work camp. Give me that Imperium, yo!
Huh?
That should still be enough. Maybe not.
Huh?
Let me heal. Monumentium. Right. You're all about research. Give me that research. No research boosts. But a forest here gives me a gold boost, which we don't really need. Give me that mine. Alright. Really? Okay. Oh, because of this. Alright, that is the downside to Plant and Iron Boy. They slow us down. Right, 40, 40, 40. Here. That's fine. Then we'll swing up to here, then we'll see what that Pirate's Cove is. After your... I think I do Nature Amplifier, or... Hold on. Casting. Hold on. And then I need to cast... Prescient Circles. I can afford it. And then... Alright, yeah. Okay, we're making stuff there. We can make... basic armies here. So I think our basic army, at the very least, is two Guardians... 24 and 13, 17. It's the same amount of mana. It's a little more gold, and our gold is just going to go up and up and up, I think. So I think 2 Shade Makers and Architects. And we have to summon the plants? No. They can only... The plant boys can only be built... Oh, no. They have to be summoned. Okay. Maybe... an Entwined Protector on our defensive armies? As is. We'll start pumping out a couple of Guardians. End turn. Hey, all my units gain +1 defense. So what is our defense? Yeah, base 7. So, like, one more defense is just going to get me to, like, 56, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, it's only going to add 3. It'll get me to 55. Alright, that takes care of our research boost. Yeah. Might as well. And then here. A tide collector there would be really good. Maybe give this up for a monument, because the monument doesn't matter. Right? We just gotta save up. And it would be it would be, what's the word I want? Shadow. Sacred Meadow's nice, but not really needed. That's 3. 2. Do some farms there. Cancel. Right? We could do farms, but not foresters. I kind of rather have the foresters. Yeah, because I can do forester to really boost. Alright, I think that's what we do there. Negotiations succeeded. Good news, proceed. 5 is plenty. Next turn, we'll grab that. Seafarers Guild. Only 125. Really? Does it tell me per coast or water province? 1, 2, 3. I've only got 4 right now. That's one. So I do need to grab some more water. So to truly start making use of it. But that is something I need to keep. So can this be research? I could. Forester, that's a quarry. I'll figure it out. So we've got 2 guardians. You go here. Double up on Blade Runners. There we go. Okay, so how do I... What's the best way to do this here? I think we grab this first. Right. Oh, we should see what's in here. So we grab this first, so we can heal up and teleport back up in, right? Get rid of these, upgrade this. Nah, he's fine. I'm gonna sneeze. And then swing to the left. Take out this. Take out the damaged foundry. I don't think I can maybe I can grab that with what I have. Yeah, and then we go on the offense. So you clear this out. Let him go. Disenchant. Auto combat that. Ooh. Oh no. I don't think the seas can kill. But I'm not sure. Alright. Otherwise, hold on. Let me take a look at my cities. After your mage tower. Let's double pump gold. Not that we need it, but... Well, actually move you there. And then we'll stop. Alright. You guys... No, that's bronze. Alright. 300. That's 1,000. That's 1,000. Should be slightly outnumbered. We might have to play it. We should be able to handle it. Yeah, so he wants to clear it. Now, Forsaken Cove is gold. So he needs to come down here to clear this out. Alright, good to know. We're making another defensive army. You're fine there. That's good. Alright. Could rally. I don't think we need to. I need to wait a turn. End turn. We are about... We can wait a few more turns for everyone else. Yeah, so I think the lowest the Seas can knock him is 1 hit point. Like, I think these can be wiped out. I don't think he... I'm not sure how it works, actually. Oh, dear. Yeah, sure. Oh no. He did die. All right. Does that mean I'm gonna have to resurrect him again? Oh, so what happened to him? Main died. Okay. Why can I not So because he didn't die in combat, I can't resurrect him? Oh, that sucks. Let me wait a turn. Grab tormenting projectiles. Hew up painbound. Grab double food. I'm hoping he'll pop up in a turn. I mean, that ain't much. So let me see where they go. We need a ranged unit. We don't have that. We'll pull you out and away for now, just so he doesn't get caught up in the fight. You're making a Glade Runner. I'm not going to rush it. I could rush the Stormport, but there's no need. I'm going to wait a turn to see if he can... Oh, hold on. Let me look it up. What happens if a hero... Can I resurrect a hero? Oh, wait, hold on. Does he counts as route? No. Can I resurrect a hero who dies from a map hazard in Age of Wonders? According to this, I can. So, but I don't see him here. Know what I mean? So I'm gonna wait a turn and hope he pops up. Otherwise, we are good to go. And you guys are going to trigger this fight. That one I'll take. An Anka the Phoenix. Okay. I wonder how... I'm gonna shred that. Head back this way. Hero leveled up. This is our Elementalist. So, do we want Elemental Echo? So, if it would inflict Electrified, Burning, or Cinder Defense, it doubles it. So if it already has 1, next time it would apply, it gets 2. Resistance. And your orb does Sundered Resistance. I think I've screwed myself over. I'll try burning or sundered, not Sundered Resistance. Alright. I think we swing to Withering Magic and go down this way. And then I guess you get the Sundering Frostbringer. Yeah! So I have to save up to recruit a hero. Well, actually, I guess I don't. So... recruit. What do I want? Another ranger wouldn't hurt. We have a good build. Prospecting is just fine. Alright. Recruit you. And we'll start the process again. So let's go ahead and make a ring first. You can then rush into here. We can pick you up. Just out of curiosity. Alright, I don't agree with every choice it's made. But... sorry. Materium first. For purging. And then... Adept. for Wither. We can give him a padded chest plate. He wants the ranged one. Okay, so what do we have? Celestial Slayer. We're not facing Celestials. But it is a lot more damage. So for now, we'll keep that as is and turn. Siege meat. Oh, they backed off. There's a shock. Okay. Yeah. So, according to this, I should be able to resurrect him. I cannot resurrect him. Being invaded. Was being invaded. We'll pull you out. Throw a ranger in here. You're good. What do you have? 600? 1600? That's less than 1,000. Let's threaten. This city with these three. We've got Stormport, which is very important. We've got a new skill, which is pretty good, actually. I'm going to grab Astral Inspiration so that we can churn through the research even faster. You have the ring. It does mean, yeah. True sight. True sight. Alright. So let's unequip this. Because he's doubled up. And I would rather have a Spelljammer for me. After the armory, mint, beacon. Alright, so he would get the bonus anyways. Caltrips. You're popping next turn. If that... Alright, if I'm gonna put a Tithe Collector there, which I am more than likely gonna do, right? Forester, Forester, Forester. I don't care about this quarry. Right? Golem Mine here means quarry goes here, here. That's not connected. Right, but that gives me 3 quarries here. So I don't care about this Forester. I don't care... What? Did they change how Golem Mine works? I'm sorry, these are structures. Golem Mine. Per adjacent quarry. Okay. Oh, that just means it's okay. Alright, then let us... I need how much? 450. Okay. Yeah, so Lamentation... Oh, what do I want more? Lamentation or Tithe Collector? Oh! Actually, interesting. It's gold mine, not a core. There's 3 there, or I can get 3 here. So I guess it doesn't matter. Or I give up that forester for a monument. And maybe I pass on the tithe collector. So this is just 2 gold. I'm making enough. I don't think that matters. I think I'd rather have the Basilica of Lamentation here. So yes. But I think this becomes something else that needs to be cleared. Great. Safety. You guys are actually headed, honestly, in this direction. You're waiting underground. 1 more turn there. You're defense, so you stay there. You need a Glade Runner. It wouldn't hurt. You have Glade Runners. Okay. Let's give him a plant boy. Well, we're working on that. I think basic defensive army as at least 2 guardians, 2 shade makers, and an architect, or a shade maker, an architect, and a Glade Runner is probably the way to go. Let's queue up an architect or 2. You're not an architect, and call that good. As far as buildings go, you're done in 9. You're not making anything. We could do research for a turn instead of gold. You're waiting a turn. We're gonna pull you guys out because you were literally just going to right out of there. Well, you'll help with the fight, but yeah, you moved. I'm just threatening. We've got the wind wall. Close and turn. Ah, this is what I was afraid of. So yes, look weak, but look, 2,000, 1,000, 1,600. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to get shifty. So like, I could take this, but oh, now this is interesting. Nature's Bounty or Druid of the Cycle, which it wouldn't hurt to have a couple of them, but I don't think I need them. I've got enough. I'm gonna shuffle just to see what I get. I will grab the Painbringer, because the Painbringer is actually pretty useful. Or Lightning Storm. I'm gonna actually lock the Painbringer, grab Lightning Storm, and trigger an ad on Twitch. Look at that. I feel like that's action economy. So what we're gonna do is pull you guys back and make them come to me. We're gonna cast Painbound. Queue up. Tormented Projectiles. I mean, I need research, right? I mean, it's only 5. Oh, but we get a bonus to production. Right, and we went foresters. So there is an argument to be made. Nah, we'll grab the research. And you guys are headed down here. And they're going to try to clear this out. So you actually can make... Oh, alright. Still got to turn before I can queue up Shadow. So let me grab... Right, so each of these should go up by 3. This should go from 151 to 154. Okay. Takes a turn to... Well, it went up to 153. Huh. Anyways. And there's honestly no reason not to build this. So we'll queue that up as well. You're waiting a turn. Oh, no. So we grab the teleporter. Run to here. Run to here. Run to here. Go back to the overworld. Grab this army. Throw them into this army. And now this army's good and ready to fight. And we can save. Trigger this. That's a wipe. Oh! Ruffle Stomp. Wipe is bad things happen to me. Great. Oh, hold on. Ooh. I think I can make better. Okay. Yeah. Wait a turn. Oh! Oh! They got him! Okay. Where are mine? Hold on. Quentin. Oh, hold on. Beckenvarum. I don't need the one in here anymore. So for now... 45, 5, and 8. 26, 6. All right. Oh, hold on. Valenford. Who are you and when did I get you? Oh, you guys weren't tapped out? Oh. Son of a bitch. Alright. We'll work on that. I thought they were capped out. Alright. No need to boost allegiance. 200. Like, this is priority. That's 5. That's... But we can get this now. But I think we save up for martial ancestry. Oh, right. Yeah, let me grab that. It'll help with the knowledge boosts. Astral Dew. Work camp. Okay. Yeah, and these two are gonna swing down here to try to wipe this out. So... okay. And you guys are kind of parked there. Just to hold off these guys. Take a look at our armies. Melee, you're the big melee bruiser there. Alright, so we need at least... alright. So here, I will queue up another Blade Runner. End the turn. It can quickly reinforce. So whatever happens here, it's gonna be smash, smash, smash. Or at least smash, shuffle things around, smash again. Alright. So you... no. You're good. I'll give you this and the Spelljammer. Then you need a helmet for range. But that's fine. You have that. Good. And pull you out here. Throw you in there. Start making another army. Sure, over here. You... hold on. Are headed towards... this army. We'll pull you out. Throw you in here. You need an architect and a ranger boy as well. Goes there. So architect, Blade Runner. I'll actually rush the architect. Oh, ooh, that was almost a misclick. Actually, delete you. The architect can instantly go in, and these two are going to head in this direction. Wow, one short. All right. So yeah, so the underground taken care of. I did not realize that. I am gonna be a bit cheeky. Alright, so if we're here... yeah. the easiest thing to do is to actually come back through the teleporter. There we go. Like that. Nope. You're on your own for that. So I need to threaten this from at least 2 fronts. I think you guys are stuck there for now. How does this read? Target friendly cities. I'm an enemy in their domain. Alright. In the domain. So as long as they fight me in my domain, outside of water battles. Okay. Got the mint. Snagging. Can't snag that. That's a pearl reef. Is there any food I can snag? No, not... Well, right here. I guess forester food. Okay. That's all done. Waiting. We're in defense. And I think that's it. Yep. Close. Enter. Oh, and I have enough to queue up another monument. So I will. Okay. This is my domain. This is actually really good. So I'll auto-combat this. Let's see if we lose anything. I will... Oh, boy. Yeah, I'll take that. I can always make another one. Or summon in a plant boy. Whoa! That, Burning Slowed Fiend Slayer. Oh. I'm gonna take the reward. Celestial Slayer. I think I do that. Give him the helmet. First cast Tormenting Projectiles. Alright, still got plenty. Then cast... it's gonna take a turn. Oh, did... Oh, you get an architect. You know what? We'll just throw the architect in. Lightning storm. Lock. Anguish. Grab. The exclamation mark means that's the one that got boosted. Grab Painbringer. New skill, which is camouflage and vision range. Interesting. Yeah, I have every possible Whispering Stone I can get. The remains have been collected. People have been captured. Yeah, he just disappeared. I mean, I'll hold off on... Well... Oh, I capped out. Interesting. Alright. Alright. So... Saddle up. Retreat. Sorry. Save game. Bookmark 2. Trigger. Wait. Oh! So that gives me both. Alright, I'll take both. Really? Why? Alright, I'm gonna have to... yeah, I'm gonna have to fight this one out. To me, I should not lose anything. Okay, well that's a bug. Okay, so you're expendable. Oh wow, this flank is incredibly weak. So let's pull... So either... Okay, so here... Either... we focus on this flank and ignore this flank. Or... how far... Let's just swing to the right.
Hey.
Huh?
You're a ranged unit. I can't charge. You're... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3... You're melee. This army got one of my guardian. No? No, that's that. Why did we not get the golem? I don't think this is a summoned golem. We'll still go ahead and bunch up here. We'll swing you. I'm not sure why you can't move this way. And we'll try to get you as far over. This must be the spare golem? Yes, that's the spare golem, I think. One of these golems is spare. Okay. End turn. Let's see what he does. Bolstering chant. A vine. Alright, so it is next to an enemy each turn. So it's not, oh, 12 of them are going to pop up. One's going to pop up a turn. Okay, here's what we're going to do, then. We're going to lock down the left side. And we're going to focus on these guys. So you go forward. You go forward. You go forward. You go there. You go there. So now we've met them in combat. We're going to pop you there. So that gives me 50-50 shot to kill. I'll take it. Great. I'm okay with that. You're a ranged unit. You have... You can't... Oh, you took snapshots. Interesting. So let's get this flank. We'll snapshot you. And then kick your ass, which means you can go defensive. Walk up. That's fine. Not worth it yet. But here, we got a very powerful 90% shot on you. And here, there's a kill. You can still step forward. Okay. Interesting. Take the 90. And what we can do is set up a little defensive line here. And take a pot shot on that boat, I guess. Defense. Magic missile, you. You're in defense. Make sure you're facing the right way. Okay. So... Oh! That's free, so there's no reason not to. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna bonk you and put him in defense. I'll take that, and everything else can go defense. Negated. I love precognition. Damage. And it's every other turn. Alright. He has shots. Take the 90. Oh, hold on. One, I can't snapshot. Okay. So you've got a 100% chance to hit here, so... You take that. You got a 90 there. So that means... You're running to here, you're running to here, you're running to here. Truly pinned. That gives you space to kill him. And now, this side can swing out to the left. I don't know which one's the summon one. Combat summon. Thank you. So you run up here. Okay, what? Hold on. You pin him. You melee strike the copper golem. Only night. Ah! Pop you there. Oh no! Alright, so, now. It's fine. Yes, now we've got a 90 shot there. You have a 90 shot here. You can step forward and kill, apparently. Alright, I think this flank's pretty much done. We'll guarantee the kill with you, which got us a blood maggot? Alright, you're taking that. Oh, interesting. Hold on. I will incarnate shots. You swing this way. Oh, he's got steadfast. Alright. Yeah, that's my bad. I mean, he can't go below 1, but we can stack stuff on him. And then we have a diffuse health. Which... Yeah, you can't die. Or we could do Call Blightfall. So all the units start taking disease. Let me get rid of this. We could do Exhilarating Pollen. That's better done at the start. Battle Divination. So they'll get evasion, then precognition, and then damage on their turn? Is that the way it works? Okay, so they all got evasion. End turn. He is immobilized, which sucks. Oh no! They froze my battle summons. Okay. So now, at the start of the turn, we'll do Exhilarating Pollen. Holy shit, they all got distracted. Alright, we're gonna pin you in place. Okay. We're gonna poison bolt you to get that kill. Which allows him to go... Oh, a curse is free. And then into defense mode. Allowing him to step forward and wail away on that boat. Snapshot! Now you're dead. Alright, we got maggots. Alright, they can get there. Pokey pokey. And kill. On this side, 45 is the best we can do. Ah! I'm gonna Tracker's Mark the Ogre. So right now, I have 40. So if I step forward 1. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was a very powerful critical hit. Completely unintentional. So you can step forward 1 to whack away on them. Okay, 25 here. It's always at least 1. So what we'll do is set up. Really? Well, got lucky. Got super lucky. Okay. This flank is done. This flank is on the ropes. I'm not going to take the 25. You can at least threaten them and just go into defense mode. And you can just head in this direction. Oh! Well, he already went. I was hoping I would get rid of the frozen. Alright, guess not. You can't do anything. You can head in that direction. You're going there. I just want them out of the burning. Yeah, so no combat summons there. Yeah, it just gives regen. I don't think it clears things, right? Yeah. So it doesn't... Oh, maybe it did get... Oh, God. Alright. So he's bleeding. Got regen through the roof. Alright. I am... Oh, and you can still move. Going to end the turn. Oh. I don't know what that was, but it did. Fuck all. No shots there. The import... Actually, hold on. No. Ah, no, okay. Pin. No shots. I don't care if you get poisoned. Alright, so you can only go there. You can run up here, pin them down. That's a 55. 55. We got some 80s? So we'll just run up. There's a good 80, so we'll take the 80. Take that 80. I love Torment. So he'll take... Basically what will happen is... He'll use an ability, theoretically. Attacking doesn't count, by the way. But anything else does. He'll take 16 damage and lose 8 morale. 40... Oh, wait, we got a good 80 there. Okay. I'm not... I'll take the 55. Wow. Because that gets the kill. Heroes die. See, now we didn't lose anything. And we hardly took any damage. I'm just going to disenchant that. I don't want to fight in the water. So we're actually... Can I pull back? There we go. We're going to make them come up on dry land. Unless they retreat, in which case we go for the kill. You actually did better than I thought you would. Do you need anything? I like the Club of Nurgle. That worked out really well. Oh, that's Nurgle Boy again. Maybe? This worked out better than I thought it would. So I think we leave him as is. The only thing I would say is... I am not a fan of this. So, what I will do is go ahead and reset his skills. Tyrium. Disruption. Adapt. Withering Decay. Confirm. Snapshot worked. Surprisingly. But so I guess what you can do... It's a free shot. Alright. So... Here. I've got 9. 1, 2. Confirm. 1, 2. Do I do Snapshot? Disruptive. And a big game hunter. I mean, it was working. Crit chance. So now it's a base 35 chance to crit. The higher the tier, the more damage we do. So the idea is... Right, but then I can pop this, which increases this damage. and it's free. Huh. This is more of a get in their face. This is more of a stand back and do it. I've never gotten Scattershot to work, but that's me. At least not with this. But that's me. I think we have to at least do this. Right? And then the question is, do we try a snapshot build? Which the idea is, right, potentially, will this stack? Could I go for the kill, run up, snapshot for free, and then do a massive basic attack? Let's try it. We'll do Disruptive, and we'll do Big Game Hunter. Okay. You were headed... Where were you going? Hold on. You were headed this way. You were headed this way. And they're just gonna go... I don't see any... I want the Giant's Foundry. And we'll do a little exploring underground of all places. You guys were headed in this direction. You do need another ranger. But I think you can do it with what you have. Any spells? A cycle of the season. Wouldn't hurt either. We'll explore. The defensive army. Alright. Give me some architects. You're... Oh, defensive of well. You go into that army. Right. Forests equals more gold. That's a bit more important. I've got 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you suck. Well, that's okay. We're actually kind of blocked in. Unintentionally. I mean, we got what I wanted to. So that's the important. Armory. Obelisks. Actually, obelisks are probably more important than armor. And then here, I'm going to queue up a Monument Foundation. Knowing it's going to be Forester. Here. And Shadow. This first. I'll hold off on the caltrips. I'll finish this. We'll go in that order. We'll see where things land. As far as making stuff goes... I mean... Maybe I can make a better head? So if we get a... Just out of curiosity... Or this one. What can we do? Yeah, 10% accuracy is the best I'm gonna do. What do I need for 20%? A focus crystal. Okay. I don't think we've seen any yet. Let's see. That's not a crystal. Okay. We'll let it sit. That is... Oh, open legend. Yeah, legend would be nice. Oh, I can literally just... Here. Doink. That's Fireforged Stone. That's Astral Dew. That's Archon Blood. Fireforged Stone. Yeah, I don't think... Let's see. Grapes. That's a Tranquility Pool. Arcanium Ore. Blood Glass. Interesting. Archon Blood. Yeah, there might not be Fireforged Stone on this map, unfortunately. Right there. No. Is that what I want? Focus crystals. Sorry. I want focus crystals. Yeah, so I don't see... Pool. That's Arcanium Ore. It's Blood Glass. That's Silver Tongue Fruit. Yeah, I don't see any focus crystals anywhere. I mean, we could dig it up, but that's just gonna take time. Anyways. That is going on. I already put it on you. Like, there's an argument for remaking a better padded chestplate. That's just fine. There's nothing new I can make here. This actually worked out much better than I thought it was. I think, as weird as it sounds, single shot might be better for archers. So, crypts. I don't need to sell. I don't need to say anything. Someone captured, withdrawn to the Astral Void, captured, negotiation succeeded. Great, proceed, domain's been invaded. You'd better be running. I mean, you three can come attack me all you want. Oh, it looks like they're running. Okay, well, that's the way I want to play it. What can I do? Okay. Not that I think we need it anymore, but we'll go ahead and cast that there. So, in my domain, if someone attacks, they start taking damage each turn. They start taking vines. They got to deal with a free golem. Very powerful defenses. You can go ahead, just immediately start that siege. Repeaters, bombardment, walls, battlements. Down to 3. I'm okay with that. in 6 turns. I think we save up for that for martial ancestry, because that will flood how much money we have. We're a little lacking on defense. We just made a whole bunch of stuff. You step here, go exploring. What did I want to put you in? I'm actually going to keep the tier 2 guy. He might prove useful. It's a pretty strong defensive army. You just need a melee unit. Yeah, I think we're fine. You guys should be able to handle this. Yes. Might lose a unit, I'm not gonna lie. Great. I'm just gonna disenchant everything. So, yeah, pragmatic leader. I mean, great, but alright. Alright, you're good. Grab this. Convert it to Basilica of Lamentation. I could pop it, but I'm willing to wait the 4 turns, right? So that's one. Grab this for the fishing ground. Forester. This one's iffy. So wait a turn. Hero level up. This is our Death Knight. Go ahead and grab Warseeker. Yeah, so we're like anyone who has logistics training, we're gonna want. Oh, tier 12. Again, this is a Death Knight who does rely on crit chance. So I think we do this and yes. If this also caused burning, might be too powerful. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yes. Between the two of them, we do have what we need. We're down. Major ambitions completed. We're gonna let things set. Yeah, well, that's fine. They've retreated. You guys are heading here. Trying to grab the giant foundry for ourselves. I suppose theoretically the mana might be more useful, or dig this out and see if a gold mine pops. But I don't mind paying the bill. You go to sleep. You go to sleep. And then we go. Now it says low risk. So it looks like it's just these 3 armors. There's no heroes. I'll auto-combat this. Again, I may have to fight it. I only have 30 minutes left in this recording session. We'll see what happens. I'll lose a tier 3 unit because it ain't gonna leave much to defend. Interesting, a transmutation circle. I wonder what he has this county as. Alright, so save. Bookmark 2. Trigger this fight. Should be a Raffle Stomp. Again, I'll lose a tier 2 unit. Service then. Vassalize. Defend. But what we can do is pull you in this direction, right? So what do you need? A melee unit. A melee unit. In you go. These guys fall back. Heavy on the architects. Alright. You're into this army. Double Guardians. Call that good. All of this is going to this city. Anything we can give that city. So you can grab the research. We finished Painbringer. We can grab a new tome. So we can't go undead, we've gone not. So Crimson Reigns out. I suspect, and then before, at the time of recording this, Rise from Ruin has not come out. I suspect that with the new tomes, getting Mantle of the Blood so that tier 1 and 2 units boost tier 3 and 4 units, and the Tome of the Warlord, which allows tier 4 and 5 units to boost tier 1, 2, and 3 units, there is some significant synergy there. We could go this. Accursed Projectiles is useful. But Golden Realm is useful. There is an argument for severing blades, for disrupting blades. Right? So we start giving it, every time we hit, we get rid of their enchantments. It would give us more materia and more shadow. Alright. I don't know if they have a lot of magic units. So, maybe not. Nature's Wrath, I think we can pass on. Not sure Supremacy. Supremacy could be interesting for draft. An Exemplar unit, which emboldens allies. Condemn Army, Anthem of Victory. Exaltation we really shouldn't do. We're not undead, so Revenant's out. Prosperity, again, is a good one. This is a city structure, not something I have to build. Gives us Status of Grace, Blessed Armor. I could trade out shrines somewhere for a Shrine of Prosperity to truly increase our gold. Archon. I have not used this forever. There is an argument for Pure Soul, right? Gives us Titans. And the argument for Pure Soul is literally Holy Aura. So more status projection. And it damages units in melee. Pure Soul is, we just start negating status effects. And if it has a positive counter, we start getting... Oh, wow. I was going to make an argument for Doom Herald or Transmutation or Cleansing Flame. But I think there is a very large argument for Tome of the Archon. There we go. So I think it's definitely in Chaos. There it is, Cleansing Flame. So what did Cleansing Flame get us? Temple of the Pyre. Pyre Templar. Not the worst. Pure Flame Staves, meaning now every unit we have, every ranged unit we have, would inflict Condemned. A chance to. And we get Cleansing Flames, which means they burn. If our unit is in there, they lose negative status effects. If enemy units are in there, they lose positive effects. Our melee units can inflict burning and cleansing flames. And we can create cleansing flames. So there is an argument for this as well. We're not going to use Pyre Shrine. You know what? What the hell? We're in the... let's mess around and find out mode. We're going to do Tome of the Archon for Pure Soul. Holy War is nice, but mainly if you're Pure Soul and Archon Gates.
Rejoice, for the Archons descend
Beautiful.
from the heavens.
What do we
again.
want first?
The day of reckoning has arrived, and you
Holy
stand
Aura.
exalted with titans and angels.
Or Pure Soul?
Herald their arrival. Witness how their wrath wreaks havoc on the wicked.
Let's do Holy Aura. A hero leveled up. Diseased or weakened? I think going down this route's more important. Let's see. Remains, return. You're fine. Other rulers are breaking their alliance. So here's the issue. The reason why they broke their alliance is because this got too hot. We have enough turns. We might be able to finish this before they trigger. No, 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 no! You son of a bitch. Alright, so I have to go here. I can build an outpost in one. Save game. Snag the Giant's Foundry. It would be nice to do this, but I'll just go in with what we have. Visor of Farsight, Bloody Edge. No reward for helping me. Great. And we're trying to sneak. This way. Yep. You're healing. You're healing. Yeah, you're fine with what you got. They'll clear this out in 3 turns or potentially less. I will grab another farm, which gets me 5 farms, 5, yeah. And then Forester just to boost this. And then we just start looking for water to grab. I don't know what to throw out, like, grab this, grab this, grab this. All possibilities. Yeah, alright. I don't know what that was. Yeah, so we'll probably definitely finish up this week. So, ooh, good for you. You're finally clearing out territory. My territory, I think, technically. No, that is territory that belongs to your vassals. Oh, that is true. Someone just reminded me I am missing something huge to help with our Imperium income. Here, have them out. 3 cities. 1 more on recap. But the Eternal Embassy. So what does that let me do? So I can build an Eternal Embassy here for 10. Let me do the Nature Amplifier as well, and then we'll go back to capping that out. Oh look, I can build an Eternal Embassy here as well. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and queue that up. We'll let that sit. And, oh look! An Eternal Embassy is here. Well, that's 30 extra Imperium a turn. Yeah. Great. Outpost founded. I'll just go straight to the work camp. Do I care about the mana? You know what? Just for the experience. You're up to level 12. Maybe we can make him a better shield? Right. Do I want Weakening Aura or Inner Grace? Because I want to go defense... Oh, and he's up to 12. Now, he doesn't care about crit. So there is something to be said about immobilizing, right? Because I could take Adept of Shadow for flanking attacks. We didn't really get a lot... Well, this is all my guys. Maybe. But there is something for immobilizing presence. But anyone that's near him is like, you're slow, next turn, you're not going anywhere. Pins them down. And then they just start doing less damage on top of it. We're only going to take defensive masters. Smite can be useful. Mortal Saint. Alright, yeah, so we're looking at Smite. So let me grab Weakening Aura. Because Awaken Earth, Artificer's Overcharge, Master of Nature. Again, I need to summon this. I need to summon this. It's only like in blight strikes could be useful, honestly. That's more blight damage. And we do poison, I think. Do we poison? Maybe not. Adaptive Shadow for Spirit Breaker Aura. Maybe that combines with a Torment. But I'm more inclined... Let's do Adept of Materium for a mobilizing presence. So if you get into melee with him, you're probably stuck in melee with him. We're gonna head in this direction. What are you on? Oh, Imperium. And then we're trying to get to here. New skill, which is newly summoned magic origin unit, Shadow Domain. This is a good one, but we don't get it for 17 turns. In 4 turns, our income is going to skyrocket. So we're going to save for that. You're on defense. Hey, buddy. Great. You're going here. What do you need? A ranger. So like a Glade Runner or someone. We could do a Stormbringer. So it's a little of each, right? Painbringer could be fun too. Just to trade out one of the tier 2 guys. Shadow Step, Tormenting Lash. Right, Draining Strike. Because of our distraction spells, like if we go to combat spells, I would argue our main spells. Oh. Would be Exhilarating Pollen, Blightfall, Battle Divination, Lightning Storm. Right? But yeah, if they all become distracted, all units count as flanking, all attacks count as flanking, meaning a Painbringer, which has flanker by default, is going to absolutely wreck people. So that is something we want to keep in mind. Real quick, can we make... I mean, we could shred a ton of stuff. But can we make a better shield? What can we do? Not really. Kind of, but not really. Like, warded is nice. Right? We could give him hit points. And more resistance. Right? It'd be warded, hit points, 2 resistance. Versus Oh. Alright, hold on. If we do warded hit points, if we do warded hit points damage reflection, that might be better. Damage reflection, warded, hit points. So against magic attacks, they're going to be very strong. Anyone who attacks him takes some back. And he gets a few... That feels better. I'm going to make 2 of these. What are we doing with you guys now? Right? What we can do... I don't think they have a teleporter. No. But we can start heading in this direction, because I want to burn this to the ground and set up a city here for myself. To grab the blight. What? Sorry. Before I forget, we can head in this direction. And try to take the Will Taker's Needle. If this pops in 2, and I can grab this in 1, then I will pass on this farm for Will Taker's Needle. For now, you're healing. You're healing. You're healing. What are you... Right, Painbringer. Wait, range. Oh, so you just need a melee unit. I'm gonna give him a Painbringer. So I'm gonna sell some of our backup corpses. 1, 2. And we're gonna queue up. You do a Painbringer in 3. You do a Painbringer in 1. Yeah, that's good. And that takes Imperium? Yeah. Lot of gold. Right, and then... Actually, I think this... Well, we'll wait a few turns. Yeah, I think that means... Where is it? Ideally, gold mine, research, gold mine. Signature skill is... Oh! This is my ruler. So we're at tier 16. Paragon of Nature. Why? Hit points. Anyone dies, I get more damage. It gives me natural regeneration. There is an argument for... Paragon of Order, which unlocks Lead by Example, which is all friendly units gain hit points and morale. Right? So this keeps an army alive. This keeps the hero alive. But it also gives all my units natural regeneration, which also keeps them alive. Plus the Avatar of Nature, which is just solid 30 hit points. Maternal Rage, if an allied unit dies, we get more strengthened, so we'll do that. And we'll grab Avatar of Nature. And go for the kill. And turn your... Well, here, we can move you into there. Delete you, which I know it's not much, but it's something. And move you two into here. So there we go. We got one defensive army there. And half a defensive army here. After your Painbringers, 1, 2, we'll double up on Guardians. More food, Desecration Ritual, I don't care. Okay. 4 turns. 10 minutes. Oh, wow. I think we'll end up getting that next recording session. Are they raiding? Alright, man. You do you. They're raiding what's gonna become my vessel. Vassal. I think I said vessel. I meant vassal. Okay. Can create a bounty. One more turn on that. You want a pain bringer. Hey, buddy. You're headed to here. Yep. Oh, yeah, well, that was unintentional. You're popping into this army. You're all set, so you defend that. You're at 9. You're at 12. So we'll save this game. Bookmark 2. You explore. Dark Whispers. So this gives us Dark Whispers. Control Wards. And we get guards. Oh. Do we want to spend mana or Imperium? We'll spend the mana. I still might have to fight this. Oh, hold on. Did I read that? Shit. I thought it would... Hold on, hold on. Oh. Well... Save game. No, hold on. Close. Load game. Load save. No. Did I misread that? And alright, save game. Bookmark 1. Trigger. Explore. Starts. One of the attacker's units. Oh. Okay. Versus. Oh no, one of the attacker's units. Okay, attacker units. Alright. So yeah, this is attackers. Leave. Let me just make sure. Explore. This is attacker. Alright, if it doesn't matter, I will go ahead and use mana. I think this ends the recording session. Because losing 2 is a bit too much. Do I not get a free unit? No, what? Okay. Currently mind controlled. That's bullshit. Alright, so we have to rush them. I don't have a choice. I need to do as much damage in 3 turns as I can. So, 15 damage. I'm gonna cast... Hold on. How many shots can we get in here? Okay, so we can do some damage there. I guess you're going that way. You're going that way. No line of sight. You're going there. You're going there. Get some shots there. We get some shots there. Alright, let's do Battle Divination first. Enter. Okay, so next turn we're gonna lose a unit. Okay. We have a kill there. Allowing you to run into here. I kind of have to step forward. Or we kill you. Cute. Heal you. There we go. So we're gonna lose a unit. Was not expecting that. Alright. That sucks. Enter. So who do we lose? Ah, that's okay. You go that way, my friend. Alright. And the healer. So you go here. Hold on. You go here. You go there. You go here. Okay, interesting. 100. So you have to go here. That's fine. I feel like These guys got it. So that's not going to trigger for 3 turns. Now I have to kill you. Diffuse isn't going to do much. Just start threatening them. That's okay. That's annoying.
Hey.
Alright. Oh, he did come back! Oh, yay! Oh, well, here. Let's just trackers mark them. There we go! Now we didn't lose anyone! Much better. And we'll grab the Painbringer. And we'll pull... I think he earned it. There we go. And you're headed this way. Much better. Yeah, select new research. Agonize? I'll grab Pure Soul. We'll cast... Holy Aura. Yeah, I don't think... Our goal is about to take a chunk hit here. So I think that's the best we can do until we get more gold. I think because of our gold income issues... Well... We'll see what happens in 3 turns. Anyways. As is... What are we doing? You're in defense. You're 2041. You should be able to handle that, but we'll wait until you guys are together. You guys are trying to get... That's a dead end. Alright, so we have to go that way. Alright, hopefully it connects here and we can get them. Alright, I gotta stop making Painbringers. You... Did we not? Oh, I forgot to move him. Alright, hold on. Just you. This way. You into this army. And we can't really make anything more. But yeah, you're going into that army. Okay. You're waiting a turn. You're done. We can't create a bounty. So I will end this turn. We'll see if anything happens during the turn pass here. But that should be it. Stockholm. I don't know where that is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna capture that one. Capital City first, then Choco. Okay. Hey! So we got some bonus mana. Now we're making 113 gold. That's fine. More importantly, we're going to cast Holy Aura. 22 and 40. Okay. Cool. I think it's only shield units. Right? I don't think the Painbringer gets it. No. So it's only shield units. We're going with that army. And these guys are going to go on the offense there. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I've got Materium stored up, so in 2 turns I can trigger this to skyrocket our unit upkeep. And we will stop there. Thank you very much for joining me. Forester's Gold. We are done for the day. You know what? I will... I can't? Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. Again, we're in a good position. We're gonna win this. It's just a matter of time. We'll deal with the north, and then we'll head south. We'll set up all 4th city in the location I originally wanted. Do we know where his capital is? Blackwall. Down here. Alright. Yeah. So, 4th city here. Take Bastion. Teleporter here. Take out Blackwall. And then we've won the game. Hopefully, before we have to fight our friend here. We essentially have 106 turns, probably, before that kicks in. Right? So, we should be fine. I think it's safe to say we have accomplished both viewer suggestions, but we're going to play this out. I can't think of a reason not to, and honestly, I need to kill time. Because we're waiting for Timberborn to release at time of recording. And if things don't line up, we'll deal with it as best we can. We are done for the day. Again, if you have your own suggestions, feel free to come over to me live, leave them in the conversation. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave them in the comments. If you want to email me to them, and which is honestly the best way to do it, sparkytdk@gmail.com. Again, the channel name @gmail.com. Just have it say viewer suggestion or something like that in the header so I don't accidentally delete it. And then give me your suggestions for anything you want to see me play or anything you've been curious to see anyone play, really. Or whatever your favorite build is. Anything's good. I'll add it to the list. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell. All that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've made. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live, we are done for the day. On YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, I will run raid and run ads. I'll be back Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. I hope excuse me, until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Okay. There we go. Who do we got? Macabra, Simus, he's Wednesdays. Ari is turning into Mondays. Is there anyone else? I want to give other people a chance. Joe Joy is playing Guild Wars 2. Civ 5. JP. Mm. Okay. So Ari it is. Alright, see ya.